What is up, everybody? Wagme Capital here. Coming at you. We had an FOMC day today, so trading was kind of crazy. Not a good day personally for your boy, but that's not going to stop us from reviewing the day, the action on SPY, see what trades were out there, what we could have done. So this is today's chart, Wednesday, January 26th. Can you see where the FOMC meeting started? These bars are huge. The volume is crazy. These swings are nuts. But let's start at the beginning. So as always, these orange bars, this one right here and this one right here, high and low of yesterday. So we tried an opening range breakout today. We opened above. So yesterday was actually an inside bar on the daily chart. Where are we? Right here. This was yesterday, inside bar. So we open above yesterday and actually the day before. So we are outside of the range. I'm tried in opening range break, which is where you let the first candle close, and then whichever way the second candle breaks, you play that way. So this one broke down below. So I tried puts. Obviously, it did not work out. I got stopped out. It was kind of wavering, got stopped out. So this is the first trade of the day and was a loser. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up so I can just give you guys the exact trades I went through today. I think I had 3 trades, all losers, and came back on in the afternoon, trying to get back in before the FOMC meeting, and lost that one as well. So, sorry, let me just pull this up. Okay. So yep, first one today, 9:35. So that would have been here. I got stopped out right after. So yeah, EMA cloud's green, just with the gap up, we kind of ride it up. So again, this purple dash one was like hindsight, like just really just only taking into account today. You can see it's kind of like a key level, right? We're kind of like bouncing around it. These other purple ones, just kind of quickly looked through. Again, like I should just make a video on this because I know I explain this like every video, but if you just look like where we're bouncing around, some good touches here. We went way further back. Yeah, back about a month or two to the last time we were around here, and just saw some good action at these levels. So, bouncing around down here, bouncing around here, up here, down here. So these are, again, these green levels are based on yesterday's close. So these are the ones I put some time into last night, come up with, but obviously we gapped up above these levels. So we drew all these purple ones intraday to see what's going on. So we get above this one, and I thought this was going to be a perfect retest, right? So we're flirting with this purple line. We try that outside opening range break, don't get it. Huge green candle, big green candle. We push above this purple line. This is a great retest inside bar. We break to the upside. So I took calls at 10, which is 7. So yeah, I took calls like right here, right at the open of this bar, right on the retest. Got a little push, and then inside bar reversal down. So, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, hey, this key level, we broke above it. Good retest. EMA cloud's green. We're ripping. We're above opening day range. Broke through yesterday's high. Just got faked out. I'm telling myself it's FOMC day. A lot of action, a lot of fake outs. Reality. You're just not going to win every trade. It wasn't necessarily a bad trade. Maybe I'm missing something here that made it a bad trade, but you're just not going to win every trade. So this one reverses on me, gets stopped out. That's my second trade. So inside bar breaks below, catches the EMA cloud. Then at 10:20, I played calls again. So right here. So I'm thinking inside candle breakdown, sure. So all these buyers, people are buying all here, right? Buying up, this wick, buying up, and there's some downward pressure. So this candle is basically all these buyers just like getting stopped out. Then we catch the EMA cloud. So we keep it. We don't break below it, and we close above, like in it. We don't break below it. This is a hammer candle. I'm like, okay, that's kind of bullish. Let's break above this and just rip back up. Maybe we have, first leg, a quick leg down, then second leg up. Not to be outside candle. Like, I wish I would have taken puts here. These would have been big winners. Instead, I took calls here, outside candle, break below, big flush. This was probably like the best move of the day in the morning. So that was not a winner for me. But yeah, how you could have seen this, again, like outside candle, break below. And you could have just seen here, like this play, like, yeah, this candle ended up being a hammer green, but like, you know, the momentum is still down. This EMA cloud is flattening out, obviously, with these big red candles, like ends up flipping. But don't, you know, I was trying to catch a reversal and like hit the big play. You got to just see what the market's doing and just ride the wave. Like, you know, in hindsight, look at all these red candles. There's one green candle here. And I took that green candle to mean like, hey, we're about to, you know, have a second leg up. Easy to say in hindsight when all these candles have played out, and that's just what I'm seeing. Like I got caught on the wrong side of this. We flushed down. Catch here. This is, I think the no, just the bottom of the morning. We're ripping up, you know, outside, inside, holy grail, break above. I got this trend line kind of going. We break below it here. So then I came back online at 11:30, which is 8:30. So at this Nirvana, inside, outside candle. I think I took, let me see what I took. I took puts here. So inside, outside, we break below this Nirvana. I'm thinking, hey, you know, here we go. We'll break this trend line. So I took puts here, took some heat, did not get stopped out, thought this was it. I'm like, hey, we broke through this trend line. Here we go. We're going to flush below the EMA cloud. Instead, EMA cloud holds, really like doji-like candles, really small bodies, big wicks, but we just ride it up. So those were my trades. That's what I lost. But here, let's just quickly go back through the morning, what trades you guys could have done. Opening range break fail. We, you know, break through this key level. So if you would have played mid candle, you could have played this move up. You could have seen this inside candle break down, outside candle break down, flipping EMA cloud here. Then this, you catch the bottom. You could have, you know, this trend line is easy to do in hindsight after the day is over, but like, you know, we're riding up, outside, inside, holy grail pattern, break above. You could have ridden the EMA cloud in this trend line up. Inside candle break above, inside candle break below. That kind of would have gotten you faked out here. This looks like just like in the morning, right? Maybe this key level is just off. Again, these purple ones I'm kind of drawn in real time. So these aren't necessarily the best key levels, but it got faked out twice. It looks like we break, perfect retest, perfect retest, perfect retest, still holds. So, you know, there's a key level, but it falls through. Like once we break through it, you know, big time fall. So like if I was still trading, this would have looked like a good opportunity for calls, just like I took in the morning, but we got flushed out and then just kind of chopped. So like, I think here, you know, it's not super choppy. Like this is a leg up, this is a leg down, this is a pretty big leg up. But people were just waiting for this FOMC meeting, and obviously it starts here. Don't have a ton of commentary here. You know, at this point, you're trading the news, not the price action. So these candles are not meaningless, but you know, just not as important as like earlier in the day. Like it's if you didn't know this meeting was going on, this price action would have taken you totally by surprise, and there's no way you can like read this, right? It's just like the meeting literally started at 11 a.m., huge amounts of volume, trades going every which way, like huge like that. You're like, oh, is it bullish news? Nope, like killed, like, okay, here we go. Nope, flush back down. So you just never know with these. This key level did seem to like be pretty decent though, and the dotted one too, like we're flirting around it. If you try to play this good for you, I was out by this time. But that's kind of what was going on today. So again, for me, not the best day. You know, maybe it's kind of choppy with the meeting, Fed meeting coming up in the afternoon, but we'll be back at it tomorrow. And I think after hours we're up. Yeah, after hours we're kind of up. So we closed right around where yesterday closed. If you look, so yesterday closed right here on this inside candle. So we closed right about here. And then today we closed right here. So yeah, almost flat. I mean, we're down from the open today, but from yesterday's close about the same. After hours, you see a little tick up. So we'll see where we open tomorrow and just kind of how we do after that Fed meeting. But, you know, hopefully better day tomorrow. Going to stay at it. Hope you guys learned something. We'll see you tomorrow.